AFTV, Belgium. I'm going to get you in as well. I'm trying to make sense of why that performance was so bad today. When there's so much to play for today.
I lost word, man, to be honest. I'm speechless. But the thing is, I know it was a bad day in the office today, but I'm not despondent. I know people will be saying, oh, it's over. Come on now. I know today we were poor, we didn't start well. And again, too, when you look at the tactical scenarios, which literally will help a team to win a game, West Ham came in with a good game plan, sit back deep, and just defend and hit us on transition. And today, it was our turnovers that actually caused that goal that we conceded. But I always say to people, these players, they want to win. They really want to win.
Didn't look like it today.
Well, sometimes you might have those kind of funny games.
You can't afford to have funny games right now, innit? There's too much at stake. There's too much to go for. I mean, did you see enough from the players collectively today that showed you that they were absolutely desperate to win that game? Did it look like that to me?
No. The thing is that, that I would say yes, I did see some kind of signs in terms of they were pushing forward, they're trying to get back into the game. But sometimes when you concede those kind of goals in those kind of, on turnovers, sometimes I think they were shocked. They were not expecting that cross. They weren't expecting that cross. For me, I always said there's no point in highlighting on individual players. It's the whole team. Team didn't turn up. But however, when we considered the goal, I saw that their response, they were trying to do something. And sometimes by trying to do it, you can overdo it. And literally, we were trying to build up a scenario. People say, okay, we recorded only 2 shots, isn't it? Well, you can see that we're trying to build up a scenarios which will enable us to go and score. But again, I'll come back to those our transfer dealings, the January, summertime and January. I know people were talking about striker, which is for me, I always say, no, it's not just about striker, it's having an option forward players up front, which literally will give Arsenal something. Like at one point we wanted to get Cunha, or when he was getting to the end, Colomani was available, we could have got him. It's not just about striker, but someone who will be able to, pacey, aggressive, and be able to get at least 11 or 12 goals this season. That complement what Kai Havertz is giving us. So I know people say, but every time people say striker, and I've said if we're looking for a striker, it has to be a transformational striker. A striker will come in, make immediate impact, and the players will be scared and say, oh, do you know what? Yeah, we'll support you. But however, it didn't go through. We didn't do all those. We didn't complete those dealings. Now we've got to deal with what we've got here, and I know. You can blame the board, you can blame Arteta, but today we still have enough to at least to beat West Ham.
Do you think the season's done?
That's what I said in the beginning. I said, it was a bad day in the office, but I'm not despondent. I'm still hopeful.
Of what?
Well, listen, hey, the league, I know Liverpool, they're 8 points ahead. But listen, did we know that last week Liverpool struggled against Everton? Or wasn't even against Wolves.
But they didn't lose. They struggled, but they got the job done.
Correct.
In the Wolves game, anyway.
Correct. I know that, but at the same time, so that's to tell you how the Premier League is about. Premier League is full of drama. It's full of storylines. So anything can happen. I still believe that. Listen, Arteta, and I always say football now is about science and analysis. They'll go back because today we didn't start well. Today his game plan was not even the tactical solution that we saw against Leicester wasn't him last weekend. Today it was poor. I don't know. I mean, taking off players off and bringing on Zichenko, Zini, and bless them, Zini and Lewis Kelly. And I thought that in the beginning we should have allowed Sterling to start the game because at the end of the day. Listen, this is a player, he's already won everything. Listen, this is a player can go into our dressing room and say, you know what, I've won this. What have you won? Yeah? Now, listen, no footballer goes out there trying to not to do well. They want to do well. So him not having a good game against Leicester City, and Moreno came on and scored 2 goals, it doesn't mean that Sterling is a bad player all of a sudden. So for me, I thought that the system that he had last weekend, he should have just kept it. But and that's the problem with Arteta, he's trying to be too pragmatic. And by doing that, you've got a system working. Why do you want to break it to fix it? You know, I thought that, today, Sterling should have played, Lewis Kelly should have played. And you bring on those impact players that you did like last week. But obviously, I'm just an armchair expert, so I'm not a coach. But hey, we'll go back and review it, and they'll come back stronger. Come on, Arsenal, let's support the team and get behind the team. Thank you, Robbie.